Good evening, committee chair and committee members. This is Alex Hamilton, Fire Chief for the City of Oxnard. Tonight we are talking about the update to the Oxnard's Emergency Operations Plan. And so the recommendation before the committee is that the committee recommend that the City Council approve the City of Oxnard's Emergency Operations Plan 2020 update and authorise the Mayor to sign the letter of promulgation making the plan effective. So just a little bit of background. Obviously this emergency operation plan addresses Oxnard's planned response to extraordinary emergency situations, and that could include natural disasters, technological incidents, and national security emergencies. The Emergency Operations Plan, or EOP, provides the city with an overview of operational concepts for disaster response and management, identifies the different components of the city's emergency management organisation. It provides for the legal authorities during disasters, and then describes the overall responsibilities of the different layers of the city, county, state, and federal governments in protecting the lives and property during disasters. An approved EOP is required by the state of California, as well as the state and federal emergency management systems. It does ensure that we are eligible to receive state and federal funding in response to emergencies and disasters. And it needs to be reviewed and updated anytime there are substantial changes to emergency procedures, laws, or terminology. The last EOP was updated in 2017. And so this is an update, and it's important to acknowledge that. This isn't a rewrite by any means, but it's just an update to the existing 2017 plan. It meets California state requirements under SEMS, as you can see there, Standardized Emergency Management System. A lot of these different acronyms are important for the different jurisdictions that we interact with in emergencies. So it also meets federal guidelines under the National Incident Management System, or NIMS. And then there is the elements for local government emergency plans, or the emergency plan crosswalk, which just makes sure that the different levels of government, this plan meets all the requirements for those different levels. And obviously it's consistent with the Ventura County's emergency operations plan, as well as the other local municipalities. And so the update process, it has been a heavy lift to get this done, but we did go through a detailed review and update by city staff. We did a public comments presentation, an virtual emergency preparedness workshop on August 19th. This has been given to the department directors to review and provide feedback on, and then obviously this presentation in front of the Public Safety Committee, and finally moving towards City Council for approval on December 7th. And so, as I've already mentioned, this is an update to the existing plan, and so the biggest changes are simplifying the format, removing redundant content, which there was quite a lot of, clarifying and updating the potential hazard section, which includes some of the maps, updating terminology. There was a lot of updates in the terminology from when the last plan was approved, and then also updating the Emergency Operations Center setup and activation procedures, updating the Emergency Operations Center staff checklists, and then obviously updating the contact lists and contact information within the plan. There is no fiscal impact to the city for this emergency operations plan, but it does allow us to potentially remain eligible for any sort of reimbursements for disaster-related personnel costs following proclaimed disasters. And so you can see there where both council and committee members can review the plan, and then there are also hard copies of the plan are made available at the Oxnard Public Library main branch, and also the fire department administrative offices, if any of the public would like to review the plan. And with that, I'll open it up to any questions. Thank you so much for the time.